Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Mimi here with you today and I'm going to give you a look around the Mini Cooper SE. So to start with, let's have a quick look at the exterior. So obviously we have a couple of quite noticeable changes compared to the current Mini. We've got the octagonal grille on the front, also linked with the iconic Mini circular lights, meaning it's both futuristic and also classic Mini. As we move around to the side, you'll notice that we've lost the plastic trims around the side of the wheel, just making it look that little bit more sophisticated. Obviously, moving along the side, you've got brand new flush door handles, and this particular model is the Sport, so it's got the chilly red contrast roof as well. Now moving to the rear of the vehicle, and again, it is very, very different. You can really tell that they've made a lot of changes to this car. Obviously, as this is a Sport model, we've got our spoiler, which has also got the John Cooper Works logo on. So next we've got the new triangular lights. Now you can actually change the design of these from your interior. So you can have the classic Mini Union Jack, or you can also change it up depending on how you're feeling. Moving to the interior, and it really does still feel like a classic Mini, but it's basically just had a little bit of a modernisation. So everything is now centralised around the 240mm OLED display in the middle. You've still got your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, but everything is controlled in there. Your air conditioning, your steering, driving settings, literally everything is all in there. We've also got this brand new textile effect on the front. This is across all of the new Mini family as well, so you'll see it in a lot of their other models as well, and it really makes it feel like a proper home comfort driving, which really brings it back to the typical Mini days. One of the biggest changes on the interior is the fact that the centre console is no longer a centre console. You've just got these 5 toggles here, keeping it really simple, and then you've got your wireless charging, your cup holders, and these seats are the Sport leather seats. Now these are part of the Sport SE model. All in all, I think Mini have done a really good job with this. It's still really classic Mini, but it feels very futuristic and ready for the 21st century. And it's just such a comfortable place to drive. Speaking of driving, let's go and see what it feels like on the road. So welcome to the driver's seat of the Mini Cooper S Sport Edition. Now, just to recap on a couple of the stats, with this car you get 215 horsepower with 0 to 60 in around about 6.7 seconds. And on the electric range, you get up to about 218 miles on it. Now, I actually drove it to Wales today, and I have to say personally, I was very impressed with the range on this car. With it being a Cooper SE and Sport, I didn't have high expectations for it, but I put it in green mode as soon as I left, and I managed to get all the way to Wales, still with 70 miles of range left, which personally, I was very impressed with. I was not expecting it. What's it like to drive? Well, I have to say it's pretty damn comfortable. You've got super big seats in here, which really kind of support you in. The head-up display I find is a really great feature. Having not driven many cars with head-up display before, I think it's a really nice addition. It just means that now you've lost that kind of dash at the front and everything is in that centre console. It just means that you're not having to look at your big screen, and all you can do is just keep looking where you're going. A couple of my favourite features of the interior, I do love the experiences function. So you can either do this through the OLED screen itself, or you can actually do it with one of the toggles. So you can flick through a few different ones. The Vivid one is quite cool. The sound on that one was actually made by Ariel Free, fun fact. But there's loads. You've got the go-kart one, which I have to say I haven't tried yet. I'm very much looking forward to trying it if I can find it. There are so many different ones, so really whatever mood you're in, you can change your car to choose it. So the go-kart feature, which is essentially your Sport feature of the car, considering it's already a Sport, it's always nice to have. It just makes the steering a little bit heavier and the throttle response just slightly quicker, which, is always quite fun. So the steering on this car is actually, again, I'm really impressed with it. With it being a Mini, obviously I've driven a lot of the Cooper Classics and it does feel quite different. You have much more confidence in it to properly steer it, and it feels really sensitive, but not sensitive in the way that you don't actually know where it's going to go. You know exactly where you turn it, where it's going to end up. And especially, so we're currently driving in the Brecon Beacons, it's quite twisty, the roads aren't the best, and it's handling it so well. It's definitely a car for all terrains. Not sure if you can see and hear this, but we have currently just been caught in a lovely spring-summer shower, and it's absolutely hammering it down. But even so, the car still feels really safe and really secure, and you still have full confidence in it to drive it as you would normally. So overall, I feel like this is a fantastic addition to the new Mini family. It feels like it's going to handle all terrains super well. It's so comfortable, and I'm very, very impressed with it. The 100% the bit that I'm blown away by is just the range of this car. I know that range anxiety is such a big thing when buying an electric car, and it puts quite a lot of people off buying them. I mean, I'm being honest, when I was driving this morning, I was genuinely thinking, oh God, where am I going to have to charge it? I'm not going to be able to get there. But it's thoroughly exceeded my expectations. I managed to get literally from Leicester to Wales without charging, still have 70 miles of range left. And I've not had to worry about trying to find a charger on all the back roads. I knew I had loads of range left, and it got me all the way to the Brecon Beacons, which has been quite a thrilling drive in the Cooper SE Sport. So if you would like any more information on the Cooper SE Sport or any of the other new Mini family models, then contact your local Sytner Mini retailer. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in a few more videos.